Here comes the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick them up right here.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, you've heard the saying, stuck between a rock and a hard place. Well, that was the case here. Bases loaded, facing the best power hitter in the lineup, and he showed why he is so feared. He knocked it out of here with a vengeance.
Digging in, JT Realmuto, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Looking up is Gardner. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. JT Realmuto with a solo shot as this lead got even wider. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. He's set and the pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. 2 out with the man at first. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. A play at the plate.
And this is just a mental lapse right there. I know your catcher is good with the glove, but you simply can't throw home in this instant. Take the easy out, always.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Phil Gosselin. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Grounded to the right. LeMahieu gets to it. Throw to the plate.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
So now to the plate, Scott Kingery, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Looking to leave him loaded. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third. So 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Roman Quinn.
Stepping in now, Roman Quinn. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But not before they pick up a couple of touchdowns here as 14 men come across to score. On now to the box. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, man, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team to lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Back up. Oh, no, that got him. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
The batter, the right fielder, Aaron.
Runner at first following the error. And digging in is the outfielder, Aaron Judge. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Runner goes for second. Hard on the ground towards short. Gregorius is there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Man, I don't know how, but they've been moving the ball all over the yard, and they still have the lead. Sometimes you win despite your defense instead of because of it, but they can't keep doing this and expect to be successful.
Aaron Hicks started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks 0-2 now.
Really 0-1 swing there.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Behind 0-2 now. Sliced hard on the ground. Fielded cleanly. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Voit.
So stepping in, Luke Voit. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
That wasn't a bad pitch in his last at-bat when he hit that home run opposite field. Sometimes as a pitcher, you simply have to tip your cap to the hitter. That was a really good swing and a great piece of hitting.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, Matty B, this has always been known as one of the better pitchers' ballpark. Ken Griffey didn't like to hit here. A-Rod didn't like to hit here. The only guy that seemed to like to hit at this place was Ichiro. Definitely a pitcher's ballpark.
Yeah, without question, Dan. And that's why what they were able to accomplish today with such a high home run total just screams to the ball flying today. Maybe there was a jet stream going out to the gaps. I don't know. But what we saw today is not the norm.
At the plate, Gio Urshela. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
He just
Labor.
scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Standing in now, Torres, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Well, I'm surprised by the pitcher right there going to the well for a
left
second
fielder,
straight
number 11.
fastball. He had to feel that hitter was on the previous
Gardner.
pitch.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Urshela on second. Torres at first with no outs. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to
Up next
hold
for
there,
the
D-Row, to make sure that gets
The catcher,
down and isn't caught for a
Kyle.
line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game
Higuita.
right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Going back is the right fielder. Out of here. Grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one, as this lead has been sliced down to 2.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Hit hard down the line. Well, this is foul for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His second of the game, as it's now a 1-run ball game.
Now batting, center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
In now, Aaron Hicks. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that
Up next
stacked
to the
infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. You have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Comes set and the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
A bouncer up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. This is line to left. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So striding in, Gio Urshela, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Out into right center. Well hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, Dero, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, Dero, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Into the box now, Torres. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. McCutchen is under it. And that's the 3rd out. But all in all, just a horrible job on the mound that half inning as they allow 10 men to come across and score. We played 2 full. Phillies lead this one 15-14. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
1-1. Here it comes.
The count is 1-2.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Stepping in now, Alec Bohm. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bryce Harper is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. But they still manage to lead this by a run. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're facing pitching that's throwing a lot of strikes, and that has forced them to hit from behind the count more than they would like. However, they do have 6 hits coming out of counts that were in the pitcher's favor. So that's pretty strong evidence that these hitters are grinding out each and every at-bat, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And that one is gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Into the box, Kyle Higashioka.
Now batting, catcher, Kyle.
Hit high and deep out there to left center field. McCutchen going back, and this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and they've taken a 1-run lead. Plate now, DJ LeMahieu.
Second baseman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump.
The
but
right
this
fielder,
guy was
number
too good.
99.
You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First pitch of the at-bat. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Over the bullpen and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they jump ahead by 3.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
And now, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. And they're right back in business again. He's in with a triple.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Quinn is there. Let's see if they try it.
Now batting, first baseman, Luke Voit.
So digging in now, Luke Voit. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. At the plate, Gio Urshela.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game. And
he'll pull into second with 1 away. So that'll go into the
Now
books as an
batting,
E6, and he'll
shortstop,
be kicking himself over that one. Runner at second now as a result of the error, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Gleyber Torres. He's got it, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
You know what we call
Now
that?
batting,
We call that
the
clean
left
living.
fielder,
To get a
Red
knock on a check swing does not
Gardner.
happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Standing in now, Brett Gardner. On the ground is short. This could be two. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
And those are
Now
plays that
batting,
cost you
catcher,
ball games. You're already
Kyle
losing, and then you make an error like that to
Higashioka.
compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And this will bang up against the 326 sign. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with
Now
one
batting,
away.
the second
Into
baseman,
the box now, DJ
DJ
LeMahieu. No balls and one strike.
LeMahieu.
Oh and 1, here it comes. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
The right fielder, number 99,
Aaron Judge will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Boy, and call off the dogs already as this is down for extra bases. 1 run is scored.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this
Now
inning
batting,
alone.
the
Everyone
seventh
knows
fielder,
that offense is
Aaron
contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
And they get the force at home. All set for the start of the 4th. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, JT Realmuto.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat, he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it. There's a slogan, is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
2, second baseman,
Gene Segura stands in as he looks at a called strike. 1 strike now from Cole.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
But unfortunately, right at the shortstop for the second out.
now batting, the shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit well towards the hole. And that is through into right field for a single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box, Phil Gosselin. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The center fielder.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Scott Kingery is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. From the belt, the pitch. Gregorius over at second. Goslin at first, 2 out in the inning. The 0-2 delivery. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
1 run scores. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the 2nd runner to hold on over at third base.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
McCutchen.
So now to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. On a line, that's a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Row, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
In now, Alec Bohm. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Looking to minimize the damage here. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. And the throw's going to hold that 2nd runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1
now
here.
Batter. The first baseman, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. And he will flail at a fastball here to start things out. Not looking for that, apparently, and it's strike 1. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Gardner. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. To the bottom of inning number 4, we Giancarlo Stanton now.
Leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter.
Infield in the
Giancarlo
overshift here. Now the pitch.
Stanton.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Next for New York, Luke Voit. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. So following the error, it's now runners at first and second. And set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. Stepping up now, Torres. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First offering on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens, you start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. And this will get all the way to the wall now. Now a good throw comes into the infield, so that'll force the second runner to hold on over at third base.
DJ.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just...
1 run is scored. And the throw's going to hold that second runner over at third, so they'll just plate the 1
The
here.
right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left on base. On to the top of inning number Number 5 we go. The So striding in, Hyunjin Ryu. He will lead this one off today.
For Toronto, the pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Bo Bichette. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Bichette takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tough, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Bo Bichette is the second out of the opening frame. Standing in, Lourdes Gurriel. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees. Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. Still at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Hang on. Jack time.
First offering on its way. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Two mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Fouled away. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So the base is empty here with one away, and the big right-handed bat of Randal Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No. And works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Popped him up. Guillorme ranging into shallow right. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Todd Frazier now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Todd Frazier.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Standing in, Wilson Ramos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Ryu, it's a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2 Hero, but something like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2's a tough spot to be in. He battled.
A ground ball to third, and they could get two. To Panic covering. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And he fouls this one off. A swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Here's Joe Panic. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. Third inning, no score to this point. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As he'll look at a Fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third. Coming up, no score. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Amed Rosario, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Amed Rosario.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, he has some time to redeem himself.
Now in the box, Guillermo Heredia. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. Already Two of them here in the first three innings so far.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit out towards second, fielded by Panic. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. It's off the